Hello everybody, welcome back to the new video session. Today I am going to deal a new topic of organizing chapter, that is importance of organizing. Let us understand what are the importance of organizing in every business. First importance of organizing is benefit of specialization. Organizing leads to a systematic allocation of jobs amongst workforce. This reduces the workload as well as enhances the productivity because of specific workers performing a specific job on a regular basis. What is this specialization? A marketing manager must know each and every aspect related to the marketing, whereas a HR manager must know all terms and conditions of HR terms. Then only he or she can success in their field. So, organizing will lead to a systematic allocation of jobs among the workforce or workers in the organization according to their qualification and specifications required for a particular job title. This will help the organization to reduce the workload. Those who are in expert or specialized in a area, they will ready to work and they will complete a task within a fraction of the second because of the experience, because of the knowledge of that particular job. So it will help the organization to enhance the productivity because of a specific workers performing a specific job, which will lead to increase the productivity in the organization. So they will work on a regular basis. Who will be means if you assign a particular work to them, they will be expert in that. So they will start working on a regular basis. Clarity in working relationships. The establishment of working relationships clarifies lines of communication and specifies who is to report to whom. This removes ambiguity in transfer of information and instructions. It helps in creating a hierarchical order, thereby enabling the fixation of responsibilities and specifications. So, clarity in a working relationship will make a workers to avoid a confusion to whom they have to report back. And also it will remove the ambiguity in transfer of informations and instructions to the subordinates. It will create a hierarchical order, that is who are the superiors and who are the subordinates. So it will show you a proper hierarchical order for fixation of the responsibilities and specifications in working relationship in the organization. Third one, optimum utilizations of resources. Organizing leads to the proper usage of all material, financial, and human resources. The proper assignment of job avoids overlapping of work and also makes possible the best use of resources. Avoidance of duplications of work helps in preventing confusion and minimizing the wastage of resources and efforts. So, optimum utilizations of resources, a proper organizing will leads to a proper usage of material which will avoid this overlapping of work. What is this overlapping? That is repeated or duplication of work, doing the same task for two or three times. because they don't know the best method to perform a job. So, organizing will avoids this overlapping of work. It will provide you the best method to perform a job, and also it will make every employees to use a product in a proper way. So, make a use of or best use of the resources. So, and also it will avoid a confusions regarding to whom it is report, as well as what kind of the materials are to be utilized to achieve that particular goal. If everything is known in a proper way, definitely it will minimizes the wastage of that resources and the efforts of the employees. Next one, adaptation to change. The process of organizing allows a business enterprises to accommodate changes in the business environment. It allows the organization structure to be suitably modified and revision of interrelationships amongst managerial levels to pave the way for the smooth transactions. So, adaptation to the change according to the changes in the business environment. See, organizing will allows the business enterprises to accommodate that changes in the organization to achieve the goal. And also, it allows the organization structure to be suitably, they will modify the each and every organization structure, that is hierarchy. So, those who are incapable, they will remove them. Those who are capable to give all the instruction to the workers, they will be added. So in that manner they will create a interrelationship among the managerial levels, that is top level, middle level and lower level management. So those who are capable, they will be keep. Those who are incapable, they will be removed from the organization. So according to the change, they will change the workers in the organization. And also sometime they will not take a decisions to change, but what they will do, those who will be ready to work that particular change or adopting the change, they will be keep and they will be given some trainings. Those who don't have a capacity, so they can adopt their means they can update their skills and capability to achieve that particular changes. So it will help the organizations for the smooth transaction. Next one, effective administration. Organizing provides a clear descriptions of jobs and related duties. This helps to avoid confusions and duplication. So clarity in the working relationships enables a proper execution of work. Management of an enterprise thereby becomes easy, and this brings the effectiveness in administration. So when you can say effective administration where there is no interruptions of work, so you can achieve the particular task on time, that correct task in a on time, so that you can call a effective administration. To bring a effective communications, you must adopt a proper organizing policies. So organizing will help the organization with a clear descriptions of the jobs and related terms, which will avoid a confusions and duplications. And also it will have a clear clarity in the working relationship, that who has to report to whom and how to execute a particular work or job. So management of an enterprise thereby becomes very easy for to manage a business and bring a effectiveness in the management. Next one, development of personnel. Organizing stimulates creativity amongst the managers. Effective delegations allows the managers to reduce their workload by assigning routine jobs to their subordinates. Delegations also develops in subordinate the ability to deal effectively with challenges and helps them to realize their full potential. So here one different terms we have observed here. This is effective delegation. I'm going to a meaning of delegation. What is this meaning? What is this delegation? Delegation is sharing a routine job or work among the next subordinates. So that is called as a delegation. So it will help the organization to give a training to the subordinates by effective delegation. A manager can reduce his workload by sharing a work to his subordinates. Now, for example, a sales manager can share the workload or give a delegation or command to the subordinates, that is sales executives, where sales executive can develop their capacity to perform a job. So they will be ready to analyze or understand what the sales manager will do in his job. So it is like a training to the subordinates. So delegations also develops in the subordinates, and they can get an idea or ability to deal effectively with all the challenges which are faced by a manager. So the delegations will be very useful for the organization to increase a potential of the workers in the organization. Expansion and growth. Organizing helps in the growth and diversification of an organized enterprise by enabling it to deviate from existing norms and taking up new challenges. So one of the important point it is like organizing will always help the organization to expand and grow. So suppose a strong organizing policy is there in the organizations or business, they can achieve a expansion, that they can open a new branch and same policies are followed there. So definitely they will success in that. So for that reason, the organizing is very useful for the businesses to expand and grow their business by existing norms and taking up new challenges in the business environment. This completes the small topic, that is importance of organizing, which will be asked you for 8 marks in the examination. So here you have to explain with the introduction, uh, 7 points, and also conclusion for the question. If you have any doubts, you can reach me by WhatsApp. Thank you.